starting things off strong here on Super Lucha Libre as 8 top luchadors, including the Super Lucha champion Spectre, are all gonna vie for an opportunity to square off against the owner of Super Lucha Libre, El Rey Diablo, with $100,000 on the line next week. That's right, 8 top luchadors vying for $100,000. Hello everyone, this is DrHooksMalone. Making his entrance here. He will face 7 other top luchadors, including the Super Lucha champion Spectre, in an attempt to get a shot at the owner of the company, El Rey Diablo, at $100,000. Put on the line, of course, by the vicious mafia leader, El Rey Diablo.
From Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, the
Ninjutsu, making his entrance here tonight. The half-brother, the adopted brother of Dark Ninja. Dark Ninja will be in action later on tonight when he faces his former pupil, Gato Mega. Gato Mega and Dragon Boy, kicked out, ostracized of the Karai clan. Now, Dark Ninja looks to get them fired. Dark Ninja going to El Rey Diablo, insisting that he get rid of Gato Mega and Dragon Boy tonight. Gato Mega fights for his right to keep his job. Will Gato Mega be able to hang around here at Super Lucha Libre, or will Dark Ninja banish him once and for all? As now Ninjutsu awaits another opponent here, as he will face 7 other top luchadors in an attempt to square off against El Rey Diablo one-on-one with $100,000 on the line next week. As now Volar, the Maverick Flyboy, makes his return.
And representing the Brotherhood from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 231 pounds, Maverick Flyboy.
That's right, the Maverick Flyboy. Volar making his return here tonight after being so viciously tombstoned through the top of a Hell in a Cell by the unholy Thanos. Volar with vengeance on his mind, however, tonight he's going to look for an opportunity to take on El Rey Diablo. El Rey Diablo dangling the carrot in front of the luchadors' faces. Of course, El Gordo wants to face off against El Rey.
And from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 394 pounds,
El Gordo trying to get the chance of Tacos. Tacos going. El Gordo, the owner of the Guadalajara location of Tacos El Gordo, constantly plagued by the presence of Los Diablos and El Rey Diablo, putting pressure on him to pay mafia dues in order to stay in business. El Gordo forced to work long hours. Doesn't even have time to get dressed in his luchador attire. Now El Gordo, as the rest of these luchadors in this match will fight. They will attempt to win this match in order to face off against El Rey Diablo with $100,000 on the line. As now the Lucha champion Spectre, he wants a shot at El Rey.
The other side of darkness, weighing in at 240 pounds, the SuperLucha champion, the Phenom.
Spectre, the Super Lucha Libre champion. Starting things off here tonight. And what a way to start Super Lucha Libre. 8 men in an elimination Extreme Rules match. There will be no friends here, as all 8 of these men, perhaps with the exception of one, will look to steal $100,000 of El Rey Diablo's blood money.
Let me take this opportunity to say happy
the champion Spectre,
with
with a lifelong grudge against El Rey Diablo and Los Diablos, would love the opportunity to take El Rey down a peg and take $100,000 of his blood money. Of course, the Super Lucha Championship will be defended in 1 week when we go big in Japan. However, this match to determine who will face El Rey on Super Lucha Libre.
75 pounds, the Luchador.
Espectro Azteca making his entrance here tonight. Espectro Azteca recently having his contract bought out by Ronnie Flash Valentine, one of the high rollers on IWF. Ronnie Flash Valentine sending Espectro Azteca into battle here tonight in an effort to win the $100,000 and put it in his pocket. Espectro Azteca fighting for free here tonight. Can he take the win? Of course, Espectro, if he wants to continue wrestling, continue being a luchador at all, he must obey the bidding of the High Rollers, Ronnie Flash Valentine.
The Pits of Hell. Weighing in at 205 pounds, the Devil Kid.
The Devil Prince, Sancho Diablo, the son of El Rey Diablo, the Weasley son, that is. Sancho Diablo competing here tonight at the behest of his father, hoping that Sancho will defend the $100,000. El Rey certainly thinks Sancho would never want to face him one-on-one and take $100,000 of his money. How will Sancho fare against 7 other top luchadors? And what would he do if he were to pick up the win here tonight? We'll have to find out. As Sancho awaits another competitor. Dante De La Muerte, the Deadman, De La Ultracumba, Dante De La Muerte, as anxious as all these luchadors to get a shot at El Rey.
Weighing in at 254 pounds,
Dante De La Muerte. Of course, the brother of La Parca de Muerte and friend of Dr. Lucha MD tonight. Dr. Lucha MD and La Parca de Muerte, they're going to square off one-on-one in a submission match. Last week, La Parca de Muerte was able to pick up the win over Dr. Lucha MD. However, La Parca de Muerte accusing Dr. Lucha MD of taking it easy, going so far as to slap the taste out of Dr. Lucha MD's mouth, telling him that he better not take it easy here tonight. Walking right in to Dr. Lucha's favorite match, the submission match. Who'll come out on top? As now, 8 top luchadors look to qualify for a one-on-one match against the owner of the company, El Rey Diablo, with $100,000 on the line, each with their individual grudges and nothing to lose, everything to gain. I am DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me. As I like to thank my friends, first of all, Thriller over at Thriller Championship Wrestling. Go see Spytonic and say what's up from DrHooksMalone. Like and subscribe to TCW to get in on some great action today. As we've got a pinfall to count. No. Tigre Azul nearly defeated. They're able to kick out. Also like to remind you to check out the TWC under Fight Universe. Go like and subscribe to see some great action at Fight Universe. As well as Southern Smoke Wrestling. The boys of the South are tearing up at SSW. Go like and subscribe to Southern Smoke Wrestling. As well as Gaming Alternative Media Entertainment, where you'll see the FMW and more at Gaming Alternative Media Entertainment. And then you'll see the NEW. Non-Stop Extreme Wrestling with great content at Non-Stop Extreme Wrestling, as well as VWE TV. Great show at VWE TV. Go check it out. And check out Clinton's War Productions, where you'll see the OWF and more. Clinton's having fun at Clinton's War Productions. Go see what's up today. And see T.O.'s Gaming Channel. That's right, T.O.'S. Gaming Channel. Travis Oliver is making high-quality superstars. Go check out T.O.'s Gaming Channel. Also check out Blaze Radio with Blaze, the awesome friends and more. Like and subscribe to Blaze Radio. Check out Blaze for some great content. As well as ASPW Network. Great show over at ASPW Network. Huge mega show coming up for ASPW. As well as the House of Bricks. Go check out Calvin Ricks and the House of Bricks. Calvin Ricks YouTube channel. A great show. As well as the United E-Fed Wrestling Network. Great shows. Great content at United E-Fed Wrestling Network. And make sure you check out the RHW Network. Go see what Grim's up to over at RHW Network. Also check out Ryan Steele and see the Steel Academy Showcase. With a special thank you to Citizen Monk, Xenophon, Big Chuck, David Brewer, all my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Of course, all my friends' channels are available under channels on my YouTube page. Go check it out, as well as all the past episodes of IWF Super Lucha Libre and Ladies Night. As right now, 8 top luchadors are battling it out. Which one of these luchadors will earn the right to square off one-on-one with El Rey Diablo next week on Super Lucha Libre with $100,000 on the line? El Gordo down now. No, El Gordo surviving. Ninjutsu thought he had him there. As Sancho Diablo delivers some punishment to Espectro Azteca. Espectro Azteca sent into battle here as a mercenary in an attempt to collect the money on behalf of Ronnie Flash Valentine and the High Rollers. Espectro already holding a win over El Rey Diablo with a large sum of money on the line. Can Espectro Azteca do it again? He'll have to first overcome 7 other top luchadors in this elimination match. And this one is too wild to call. All hell is breaking loose indeed. El Gordo and Ninjutsu in the ring as Dante joins them. Gordo now with the big butt bump on Dante. Sancho gets the Diablo Destroyer to Bowler on the outside. And Spectre with the spine buster on Tigre Azul. The champion Spectre re-enters the ring as now Sancho eliminates the returning Bowler. Clearly Bowler still suffering troubles with the spinal injury at the hands of the unholy THANX. As now Gordo eliminates Ninjutsu on the outside. He just sat on him and got the 3 count. El Gordo wants to square off against El Rey Diablo. Spectre the champion with an elimination on Dante De La Muerte. The brother of Aparque de Muerte, of course. Aparque de Muerte set to compete against Dr. Lucha later on tonight. As now Tigre Azul. He gets pinned by Sancho Diablo, the son of El Rey Diablo, perhaps paying dividends here tonight. We'll have to see if Sancho Diablo, given the opportunity, will he attempt to take $100,000 from his father? As now Espectro Azteca with the Aztec crossface forces El Gordo to submit. El Gordo rolling out of the ring, escaping. Espectro Azteca using that Aztec crossface to eliminate Gordo like he has so many others, but now suffering a low blow at the devilish hand of Sancho, who just eats a corkscrew press. And Spectre eliminates Sancho Diablo. And now we're down to Spectre and Espectro Azteca, the champion and the man that was formerly the #1 contender. Espectro and Spectre squaring off once again. Espectro tossing the champion into the corner on the outside. Here on Super Lucha Libre with DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me. Which one of these 2 men are going to go on to face El Rey Diablo one-on-one? Espectro sent here as a hitman, as it were, by the High Rollers in order to collect the $100,000 on their behalf, that is. The Lucha champion Spectre with a lifelong grudge against the owner of Super Lucha Libre, El Rey Diablo. El Rey Diablo crippling his father after forcing him to work a lifetime and humiliating him. Spectre knows El Rey and his evils very well, but he's now planted into the thin mats on the outside by Espectro Azteca in firm control here in this opening contest, and what a contest it has been as they top luchadors fought it out to get to this point. Spectre now taking control, the champion, tossing the former #1 contender, Espectro Azteca, around. Can Espectro get a win over the Lucha champion Spectre here tonight, or will the champion Spectre finally get his opportunity to square off against his rival El Rey Diablo one-on-one? And how sweet it would be for Spectre to take $100,000 of Los Diablos money, as now he earns the opportunity by forcing Espectro Azteca to submit. The Super Lucha champion Spectre rises to the occasion, defeating 5 other luchadors here tonight to earn the right to face El Rey Diablo one-on-one with $100,000 on the line next week. And will El Rey Diablo be able to overcome the Super Lucha champion? Or will he finally meet his end at the hands of Spectre? The Lucha champion Spectre on the roll of a lifetime. El Rey Diablo may be in trouble next week on Super Lucha Libre with DrHooksMalone. We are 1 week away from going big in Japan with the IWF and more. As up next, we're gonna have a rematch as the last time that these two colossal superstars attempted to square off. The whole universe crashed down around us, stopping the show. A couple of showstoppers, as it were. Tonight, with no interference, no pre-match run-ins, Barbaros and Big Papi, they're gonna go one-on-one in a 2-out-of-3 tables match. Which one of these colossal superstars will come out on top in the continuing Mafia war between Los Diablos and Los Lobos? Barbaros representing his team. The largest member of Los Diablos seeming to hold a personal grudge with Big Papi. Can Big Papi come out on top here tonight? As Los Lobos and Los Diablos, all of the members have been banned from ringside. There will be no interference from any of the members of Los Lobos or Los Diablos when Barbaros and Big Papi square up one-on-one, 2-out-of-3 tables. Can they settle their war here tonight? As this one has gotten personal. Now the massive bodyguard of El Rey Diablo makes his entrance.
Is a tables match, making his way to the ring from the pits of hell, weighing in at 383 pounds, the Barbarian.
Everyone in this match is
Barbaros making his way to the ring here tonight. Coming about that name as if to be called somewhat of a one-man gang of sorts. Clearly it was some type of fascination with Arnold Schwarzenegger and old Conan movies. Barbaros, one of the personal bodyguards of El Rey Diablo, practically raising his son Sancho in El Rey's absence. As El Rey, busy with his efforts as the leader of Los Diablos, getting out and earning his blood money by any means necessary, while his bodyguards did his dirty work. Now Barbaros looks to do more of the same. Can Barbaros overcome the massive lucha giant? The 7-foot-tall Big Papi, one of the members of Los Lobos.
And his opponent from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 484 pounds, Big Papi.
Big Papi, the brother of El Gordo, born in Guadalajara, however, conducting business, as it were, in Tijuana, Mexico. Big Papi, a big-time gang lord where he's from. One of the top 3 members of Los Lobos, along with Lobo himself. Later on tonight, Lobo and Aguilo, they're gonna square off against El Rey and Inferno. In our main event, it's gonna be Los Lobos versus Los Diablos. Once again. However, this time, El Rey Diablo choosing his partner carefully. Wants to team up with the man formerly known as El Castigador, his personal punisher, his spiritual advisor, his Merlin-like wizard, as it were, Inferno. The vicious, disgusting Victor Gabriel, the father of Devin Gabriel. But look how Barbaros in trouble early at the massive hands of Big Papi. As these two monsters collide, Barbaros using all of his power now, scooping up Papi. Nelson pile driver, my God. The double north pile driver. All the way to Big Papi. Driven down into the mat. As now the ruthless bodyguard Barbaros, he's in trouble. Big Papi scoops him up. Big Papi choke slam connects. Papi now going for a table. Can Big Papi overcome his rival in Los Diablos? The massive bodyguard Barbaros here tonight. He'll have to drive him through 2 tables as he nails a huge set-out power bomb. Big Papi, a well-trained, well-skilled luchador. However, what? Dark Ninja interfering. As we said, there would be no members of Los Diablos. Dark Ninja just by Papi in the knee and now nails him with a knee to the face. Dark Ninja making his presence felt here tonight, taking down the massive Lucha Giant. As now Barbaros looks to take advantage of the interference on behalf of the Dark Ninja. Dark Ninja clearly favoring Los Diablos, or perhaps owing them a favor. But now Barbaros just eats a spine buster off the second rope. Big Papi smashing the bodyguard into the mat. And now once again with a warm power bomb. Big Papi in control. Tried to squash Barbaros once again, but he got the knees up. And now Barbaros using all of his body weight to knock down the massive giant. Barbaros gonna go for a table. The name of the game is to drive your opponent through 2 tables in this 2 out of 3 false tables match. As now Papi, in spite of the interference of Dark Ninja, now he's got Barbaros. Spikes him face first into the table. As shards of wood fly everywhere. Now Papi with another table. Just pops Barbaros in the head with it. Setting up the table. And now a low blow to Barbaros. Papi looking to get some revenge. Smashing Barbaros with all his weight. Big Papi wants to beat and humiliate his opponent here tonight. Now with a claw into the shoulder. Papi yanking up Barbaros and tossing him across the ring like a child. Of course, why would Big Papi toss children? I don't know. As now he squashes Barbaros once again. The Goozle setting up Barbaros. Barbaros Barbaros gets spiked into the mat with a big poppy choke slam once again. Can the Lucha Giant, the mob boss from Los Lobos, drive the body guard? The red guard as it were. Barbaros to the table. Now Big Poppy just punishing his opponent, but Barbaros, he's still alive, got the knees up once again, and takes the head off of Big Poppy with that lariat. Now Barbaros gonna go for some more hardware, pulls out another table. Barbaros seems to be frustrated with his very own weapon. As now Poppy takes back control. Barbaros off the ropes. Gets smashed with a flying cross shot. The Giant Luchador in firm control. Press slam into a power slam. Big Poppy getting his revenge here tonight as he tries to break the arm of Barbaros, trying to snap the wrist on the sledgehammer handle. Now Barbaros fighting for his health, fighting for his life against this massive giant Big Poppy. Barbaros now smashes the giant into the mat with a Dominator. What a move from Barbaros. My God, the strength of the massive Barbaros. Able to scoop up the giant and smash him face first into the mat. Now setting up a table. Can Barbaros drive the Lucha Giant through the table? Now Big Poppy making his great escape. Now scoops up Barbaros. Poppy would have had him right there. But Barbaros escaping the clutches of the giant. Now whipping Big Poppy into the table. Does Barbaros have him? No, Poppy surviving on that occasion. There's Barbaros. Now some pedigree. Double horn drop. The pedigree connects. And now a lariat at the hands of Big Barbaros, using his head as a weapon. Barbaros unleashing with all the fury in his arsenal, hoping to take down the Giant Luchador. As now he just looks to display his power, tossing Big Poppy across the ring much as he did. Now looking to power bomb Poppy from the ground. The strength of Barbaros is just out of this world. But now he gets smashed with a big boot. Poppy going for it again. Gets the senton this time. Big Poppy struggles to get to his feet. Table set up on either side. Barbaros in trouble. Goozle takes another choke slam. But the name of the game is tables. Big Poppy must drive his opponent through the hardware, through the wood. Now scooped up into a power bomb. Smash into the mat once again. What is Poppy doing? Gonna go for another table, I suppose, as he was already surrounded by tables. Big Poppy and Barbaros, members of Los Lobos and Los Diablos, respectively, doing war on behalf of their warring factions. Big Poppy now just tossing tables in the ring like a madman. Not the madman, a madman. That's now Barbaros. Grabs Poppy. Splash in the corner. Barbaros in control. Lucha Giant hits a knee into the guts. And now scoops up Barbaros. Snake eyes on the turnbuckle. Knocking the lights out. on the bodyguard of El Rey. As now, we've got 3 corners covered by tables. One of these men has to be driven through one of those tables in order to win this match. Barbaros and Big Poppy. These 2 giants colliding in this colossal collision. Barbaros now, he's got Poppy, is that it? Face first into the table. Barbaros gets a fall on Poppy. It is now sudden death. As the Lucha Giant, one of the members of Los Lobos, is taking a pounding, taking a hammering at the hands of Barbaros. One of the members of Los Diablos, Can Barbaros defeat the Giant? He's got him right here. Scoops him up. Looking for another. Yes, Barbaros coming out on top. Big Poppy, the massive Lucha Giant, the former Super Lucha champion, the winner of the Lucha Rumble. He was defeated here tonight at the hands of Barbaros.
Just an unbelievable win here after everything that was thrown at them.
Barbaros, one of the bodyguards of El Rey Diablo, able to overcome the Lucha Giant here tonight on Super Lucha Libre in an unbelievable outcome. And what does this mean for the future of the bodyguard, Barbaros? We'll have to find out on Super Lucha Libre. As up next, we're going to look to settle the squabble between 2 friends. As last week on Super Lucha Libre, La Parca del Muerte, he was victorious over his friend Dr. Lucha MD in the main event. Dr. Lucha MD, the winner of the Blood Money in the Bank match. Clearly seemed to have taken it easy on La Parca del Muerte, as Parca Muerte, holding a grudge against his friend, says that he wants all of Dr. Lucha MD, going so far as to have smacked the doctor in the face, trying to rile up his friend Dr. Lucha MD. Now, Dr. Lucha MD will look to unleash his full fury on his very own friend La Parca del Muerte when they go one-on-one in a submission match. Can Dr. Blood Money in the Bank overcome his own friend La Parca del Muerte, daring him to give it his all?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Latina Sensation from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 274 pounds, the Luchador, Dr. MD.
El Doctor de Jalisco, Dr. Lucha MD, or otherwise known as Dr. Blood Money in the Bank, taking that briefcase against 5 other top superstars in the IWF that guarantees him a title opportunity at the time of his choosing. La Parca del Muerte, the brother of Dante de la Muerte, of course celebrates Dia de los Muertos every day. Dante de la Muerte and La Parca del Muerte highly looking forward to the month of October, where we will celebrate Dia de los Muertos. As now La Parca de Muerte takes on the man that was able to attain the briefcase in the Money in the Bank match at Blood Money. Dr. Blood Money in the Bank, Dr. Lucha MT, his close friend. Dr. Lucha MT being accused of not giving it his all by La Parca de Muerte. This time, Dr. Lucha MT, he's worked up. Now with a springboard, smashes the Parca down to the mat, going for the submission early with the Fujiwara armbar. La Parca de Muerte escapes with the knee to the face. Already got the Doc riled up with that smack. Now La Parca de Muerte gonna unleash on Dr. Lucha MT, and it would mean so much for the career of La Parca de Muerte to get 2 wins over his friend Dr. Lucha MT, as now he's setting him up for Dante de la Muerte's favorite hold. The Tequila Sunrise applied. Dr. Lucha MT, he knows that hold well. Kicking La Parca de Muerte off. La Parca de Muerte. And Dr. Lucha MT. 2 friends squaring off in a submission match here tonight. Who will force the other to tap out with their pride on the line? Now Dr. Lucha MT going after the arm. Variation of the Fujiwara armbar. Pass down Parka, goes to the fist. Nails a pop-up punch. And once again applying that Tequila Sunrise. La Parca de Muerte eating some shots to the face. Count out is in effect. La Parca de Muerte getting counted out. And that was unfair. Dr. Lucha MT victorious by count out in a submission match. As Inferno looks on. Dr. Lucha MT is pretty proud of himself. Now Dante de la Muerte hits the ring. Dante, the brother of La Parca de Muerte. Now, trying to fight on his brother's behalf, apparently. Dr. Lucha catches Dante. Now, setting him up in a Corey special. He wants to make somebody submit. And Zaguri connects. Dante de la Muerte take it down. And once again, Dr. Lucha MT delivering some bad medicine with a lethal injection into the skull of Dante de la Muerte. What a result. Who could have expected Dante de la Muerte interfering in the match between Dr. Lucha MT and La Parca de Muerte? As up next, we're going to see Gato Mega attempt to defend the very careers of Dragon Boy, as well as himself, as Gato Mega goes one-on-one with his former sensei, Dark Ninja, dumping Gato Mega and Dragon Boy as a result of their loss last week on Super Lucha Libre. How ironic that Dark Ninja suffered a loss himself. However, Dark Ninja going to the owner of Super Lucha Libre, El Rey Diablo, clearly working out a deal, as earlier tonight he interfered on behalf of Los Diablos, getting the attention of one Big Papi, who was then defeated by Barbaros, the bodyguard of El Rey. Dark Ninja, the leader of the vicious Yakuza Mafia group known as the Karai Clan, booting Gato Mega and Dragon Boy out of the clan. Thought that they would be potential prospective trainees. However, now Dark Ninja clearly signing a deal with the devil himself, as the Karai Clan and Los Diablos join forces. Dark Ninja to square off one-on-one against the dancing Mega Cat sensation with Dragon Boy in his corner. If Gato Mega loses tonight, he's out. He's gone. He's fired.
From Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 184 pounds.
This is the kind of match that
Gato Mega and Dragon Boy clearly with a return to form after being ostracized from the Karai Clan, now showing up in their old gear. Gato Mega looks to have a patch though. Nonetheless, Gato Mega will defend his career as well as his partner, Dragon Boy. As Gato goes one-on-one with his former mentor, his former sensei, and Dark Ninja. Can Dark Ninja get rid of his former proteges?
And his opponent, accompanied by the Devil, El Rey, from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Ninja
Dark Ninja clearly representing Los Diablos here tonight after his interference in the match between Barbaros and Big Papi.
I gotta say, I don't know if it's because I ate too much turkey or if it's just Saxton's commentary.
It seems as though Dark Ninja may have signed a deal with the devil, as it were, as El Rey Diablo. He will accompany him to ringside as Gato Mega defends not just his career, but the Dragon Boys as well. Dark Ninja and Gato Mega squaring off one-on-one as Gato takes the early lead. Enziguri kick connects to the head of Dark Ninja as El Rey Diablo, the owner of Super Lucha Libre, watches on from the outside. Dark Ninja taking on his former protege, Gato Mega. Gato defending his career here tonight. If Gato is unsuccessful, he's not even going to be able to afford to repair the patch on his suit tonight. Dark Ninja nails a beautiful knee to the face of Gato. Not even a one count though. Gato Mega. Gato Mega's not only going to defend his honor, but he must defend his very job as well as Dragon Boy's job, as now Dark Ninja connects with the Warrior's Way stomp. But Gato able to survive. Gato Mega and Dragon Boy want to continue to compete here at Super Lucha Libre. However, in order to do so, they must defeat their former sensei, or Gato himself must defeat Dark Ninja. as he looks to be making great headway in such pursuit. Dropping the legs into the thighs of Dark Ninja. Now Kato on the top rope. 450 elbow, but he misses. Dark Ninja down on the mat, but he's up. Kato with a body scissor into a stunner, but gets caught with that dragon screw leg whip by Dark Ninja. Dragon Boy watching on in frustration as his partner, his only friend, Kato Mega, squares off against Dark Ninja. Of course, Kato Mega and the Dragon Boy betraying their friend Ninjutsu in order to join Dark Ninja and the Karai Clan. Now left with nobody on their side. Kato Mega and the Dragon Boy vulnerable at the hands of Dark Ninja and El Rey Diablo as Dark Ninja looks to eliminate his former protege with a diving headbutt. Kato Mega's down. Dark Ninja, he's got him. No. Kato Mega fighting for his professional life. Able to kick out at 2 there. Now clothesline over the top. Kato Mega in control. Beautiful spaceman plunge and connects. Kato Mega taking down his former mentor, his former sensei. Dark Ninja in trouble on the outside. As the Mega Cat now's a sling blade. Now double stomp drop kick into the face. Dark Ninja making a comeback. Dark Ninja and Kato Mega going one-on-one. If Kato Mega is defeated here tonight, then not only will he lose his career, but the Dragon Boy will also be fired. Dark Ninja and Kato Mega fighting it out outside the ring. Count of 9 now. Can they make it back in? Kato Mega just barely survives. Cat Cutter connects. Dark Ninja down. Can Kato Mega overcome here tonight? Cat Cutter once again. Dragon Boy on the outside. Hopeful that his friend Kato Mega can overcome their former mentor. Hurricanrana connects. Kato Mega looking to overcome his oppressor. To the top rope. Kato now rolling with a 450 to nothing. Dark Ninja averting disaster once again as now he slaps Kato down. The disrespect goes for a moonsault, but Kato out of the way. Can Kato pick up the win here tonight and survive? Or will Dark Ninja ostracize Kato Mega and Dragon Boy from Super Lucha Libre as a whole? They'll have no leg to stand on. They'll have no friends at all. Hurricanrana connects as now Kato looks to claw the eyes out. Fighting with everything he's got against the Dark Ninja. Dark Ninja now tossed to the outside. Here comes Kato. Tornado DDT. Diving through the turnbuckles. Kato Mega in control of the Dark Ninja. Now with a counter mutilation. Dark Ninja in deep trouble. Fights off the Mega Cat. Kato Mega now slams Dark Ninja into the barricade. He two superstars squaring off with two luchadors' careers on the line. However, Dark Ninja, he's safe, he's fine. It's up to Gato Mega to defend the Dragon Boy as well as himself against their former sensei. Gato now all over Dark Ninja, setting him up once again for another Tornado DDT on the outside. El Rey Diablo watching on with chagrin as the Dark Ninja is taking a beating at the hands of the Mega Cat. But now Dark Ninja spikes the face of Gato Mega into the mat on the outside and goes to work on the arm once again. Dark Ninja, vicious in his pursuit of banishing Gato Mega and the Dragon Boy. As Gato down now, count him 8. Dark Ninja on the outside. The referee's count does not slow down. Gato Mega once again saving his career. Now gonna show off. Gato Mega's still alive. Hop up. Pele kick connects. Corkscrew senton. Can the Mega Cat overcome the Dark Ninja? Ninja now trying to set up Gato Mega. Looking to finish off his rival. Kick to the gut. Flips over into an Asai neck breaker. Now the knee to the face of Gato Mega. As Dark Ninja now climbs to the top rope. Huge moonsault connects. Gato is down. Career on the line. No. Gato Mega survives. Gato Mega fighting with all the guts and determination that he has, attempting to protect not only his job, but the job of the Dragon Boy. As now Dark Ninja goes to the arm, and Gato Mega is forced to submit. Gato Mega about to have his arm ripped off by the Dark Ninja. Gato Mega was forced to tap out at the hands of his former master. Now, Dragon Boy and Gato Mega with nowhere left to turn.
Here is your winner.
They will be ostracized. They're about to be kicked out of Super Lucha Libre without a leg to stand on, with no help, with no friends. Dragon Boy and Gato Mega, they're out the door. As now Dark Ninja celebrates his win over his former protege. Akuma Karai, Dark Ninja of the vicious Yakuza Karai clan, victorious over his former protege and rival Gato Mega and Dragon Boy. And can Gato Mega and Dragon Boy have recovered from a loss now? Supposed to be banished from Super Lucha Libre without any friends, without a leg to stand on. As up next, we're going to see a come as you are street fight. Phantasm and his rival, the Warlock, the Disciple of Darkness, one of the Hounds of Hell, at the beck and call of Victoria Lovecraft and the Unholy Thanos. The Warlock viciously attacking Phantasm a few weeks ago on IWF after defeating the South City Kings. The Warlock attacked and destroyed Phantasm on his way to the ring. Phantasm attempting to get revenge on multiple occasions in team battles. In fact, overcoming the Disciples of Darkness alongside his partner and his friend El Susuro last week, getting vengeance over his rivals, Warlock and the Dark Rider Ghost. However, tonight, Warlock with several frustrations to take out on his rival Phantasm. Can the massive monster, the giant weaver of witchcraft and wizardry, the Warlock, overcome his greatest rival, a man half his size, in a come-as-you-are street fight?
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Brotherhood from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 229 pounds, the Phantom. Tensions riding high.
Phantasm making his arrival for a street fight against his rival, the massive Warlock, a man twice, perhaps three times his size. Phantasm will walk into the mouth of danger against one of the members of the Disciples of Darkness and the Unholy Alliance. At the helm of the Unholy Thanos and his soon-to-be unholy bride, Victoria Lovecraft, the Warlock looks to take out the future Lucha legend. Phantasm ready for a fight against the Warlock. As the massive and mighty weaver of witchcraft and wizardry, one of the Disciples of Darkness, a member of the Warlock Biker Clan.
From the other side of darkness, weighing in at 345 pounds, the Warlock.
Representing his brethren, the Warlock, a member of the Unholy Alliance, along with his master, the Unholy Thanos, and his partner, his fellow Hound in the Hounds of Hell, the Dark Rider Ghost, the Warlock. Now looks to lock up one-on-one with the man that has been perhaps his greatest rival, in the form of Phantasm. Can the Warlock finally escape his past demons with his fists here tonight? No face paint, no body paint, no frills. Just two men and fists ready to go at it. As the Warlock gains an early advantage, but Phantasm gets a DDT on the Giant. Phantasm trying to take control over his massive rival. Up to the top rope, twisting senton does not connect. The Warlock trying to squash Phantasm, smashes him into the mat with a spine buster. 2 count only. And what a match we have here tonight on Super Lucha Libre. Phantasm facing off against his rival. Come as you are, street fight. The massive Warlock sent back down to the mat as Phantasm connects with a kick into the face. Now locking up the arms, going for the cattle mutilation. Phantasm has got the Warlock face down on the mat. However, Warlock escaping that deadly submission hold. Phantasm gonna stick to his game plan, working over the arms of the mighty Warlock. Up top, Phoenix Splash connects. The Phantasm Phoenix says now he gets a corkscrew senton. And Phantasm comes within an eyelash of defeating the massive Warlock right there. As now he gets the Phantasma into the Fujiwara armbar. Warlock in trouble now. Face down on the mat at the hands of his rival Phantasm. And what is meant to be a street fight, yet both of these superstars utilizing their wrestling skills as well as their environments as they would. The Warlock goes for a weapon, an equalizer against a much smaller superstar. As Phantasm clearly fighting with much greater skill. The Warlock, one of the hounds of hell, the Devil's mercenary as it were, trying to take out Phantasm, that is, on behalf of the unholy THANX and Victoria Lovecraft. As now Warlock smashes Phantasm into those thin mats on the outside. Will the Disciple of Darkness overcome one of the top superstars in all of the IWF and perhaps the greatest luchador of all time? Phantasm in trouble. Smashed down on the outside. The Warlock using the weapons to his advantage. The Warlock ruthless in his attack. Now, scoops up Phantasm, who reverses into a DDT on the outside. Warlock's in trouble. Phantasm fighting for his life here against this monster, the Warlock. The Warlock with a grudge, trying to take his frustrations out. So his Oates can get a win over Phantasm here tonight in this one-on-one street fight. This being the rubber match between these two superstars. Can Warlock get the win? Yes, he can. The Warlock overcoming Phantasm in a street fight. Phantasm clearly overcome with frustration. Tossing everything off of the table on the outside and running into the ring, only to get caught with that two-handed choke slam. The gigantic Warlock, just a bit too much for Phantasm here tonight. As he gets spiked into the mat with that choke slam, the Warlock is victorious.
Here is your winner, the Warlock. I can't imagine a Warlock there, but I'm proud of that win.
The Warlock gets the win over Phantasm tonight on Super Lucha Libre. And one must imagine the Victoria Lovecraft and the unholy THANX are pleased with their beast. As up next, we're gonna see Team Starskeeta explode. Star Fox and Mosquita Guerrera forming a union as members of Los Lobos, Star Fox that is, the girlfriend of the leader of Los Lobos. We thought that perhaps there would be some jealousy or rift between Mosquito Guerrera and Star Fox when she joined Los Lobos. However, the two ladies forming quite the team, becoming the ladies tag team champions. However, then suffering the losing streak of a lifetime, Mosquito Guerrera blaming her friend Star Fox for all those losses. Mosquito says that she's better than Star Fox and that she's going to prove it here tonight. Can she overcome her partner, her friend, as the two members of Los Lobos collide? As Team Starskeeta explodes, Star Fox and Mosquito Guerrera, they're going to square off one-on-one here tonight on Super Lucha Libre. With DrHooksMalone, I'd like to remind you that this is a watch-along. I'm not controlling anything. I'm just enjoying my universe, as I would anyway. I will be smoking and drinking and enjoying myself. With that being said, I will be right back as we see Star Fox make her entrance.
A no-holds-barred match. Making her way to the ring from out of this world, the superstar, Fox.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
Let me take this opportunity to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching tonight. I gotta say, I don't know if it's because I ate too much turkey or if it's just Saxton's commentary. It's a good thing this match coming up is going to give me a little boost. It's Saxton's commentary.
And from Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, Mascatia.
Now, here's an example of somebody that maybe benefit from cooling down a little bit. What a bad temper. Corey, I completely disagree. Their tenacity has been the key to most of their success here in WWE. It's what makes them an exceptional competitor. It is going to be until both competitors will take full advantage of the wildness this match provides.
DrHooksMalone back here with you as these two amazing luchadors go to war. Team Starskeeta exploding as now Star Fox hitting her signature, the shooting star press. on her friend, her partner, Mosquito Guerrera, blaming their losing streak on poor little Star Fox. Mosquito Guerrera now looks to take out her frustrations on her tag team partner. As Mosquito Guerrera claims that Team Starsquito was a complete failure. However, Star Fox and Mosquito Guerrera, they attained the Tag Team Championship together. Star Fox thought that perhaps if they trained a little harder, if they worked a little harder, they might be able to climb back to the top of the Ladies Tag Team division. However, Mosquito Guerrera, angered with the losing streak, blaming Star Fox now, wants to prove to the world that it was Star Fox's fault, and that Mosquito Guerrera is the superior competitor and should be the only lady in Los Lobos. As now the new girlfriend of Lobo, Star Fox, she just kicked Mosquito's head off. After some great Lucha Libre offense, Star Fox now locking up the wrist once again. Arm drag takedown to Mosquito Guerrera. But now wait, Reptilia, the Snake Queen, making her arrival here tonight, just takes Star Fox's head off. Reptilia, undefeated so far on Ladies Night and Lucha Libre, attacking Star Fox. Mosquito Guerrera seemingly surprised at the attack at the hands of Reptilia, who now nails the body scissor into an arm drag. Reptilia coming after Star Fox, but Star Fox nails her with a butterfly suplex. Reptilia in trouble now, escaping to the outside as the Aztec Snake Goddess, the disciple of Quetzalcoatl, makes her escape. Reptilia making her presence felt here tonight, however gets cut off by Star Fox. Mosquito Guerrera feigning surprise. It seems quite obvious that Mosquito Guerrera and Reptilia, they were in cahoots here tonight in an effort to take out Star Fox, the former partner, now former partner of Mosquito Guerrera. That's now Star Fox still fighting to get the win here tonight. Nails the spine buster, it's caught with that head scissor. Mosquito Guerrera, such a proficient luchador, went for the Hoovy driver, but Star Fox escaped. Now up top, Spanish Fly. Star Fox has got her. 2 count only. Off of that beautiful Spanish Fly off the second. Went for the shooting star press and at the knees. Mosquito Guerrera, second generation luchadora, daughter of the great Fuerza Guerrera, back in control over her friend, her partner Star Fox, doing everything within her power, including some kind of ill-fated alliance with the evil Reptilia. As now Mosquito goes to work, now a brainbuster and a drop kick into the back of the neck. Mosquito feeling herself in control of the match, as now she stomps into the spine of Star Fox, being accused of the losing streak of Team Starsquito. Mosquito looks to prove her point with the help of Reptilia. And that's hardly a point proven on behalf of Mosquito if she defeats Star Fox with the help of an undefeated force of nature. As now Mosquito Guerrera takes a neck breaker. Star Fox in control. Star Fox got her partner, tossing her across the ring. What power and resilience on the part of Star Fox, surviving the assault, but now eats a Hoobie driver. Mosquito Guerrera, no! Star Fox able to escape that Hoobie Guerrera driver as now she climbs up top. 450 splash, Star Fox is down. No, Star Fox with the art and determination, the grit and the wherewithal to kick out and two on that occasion. Her friend Mosquito Guerrera, her former friend that is, taking her down with a tilt-a-whirl and scissor. Frustrated to say the least. Drops Star Fox. Face first on the turnbuckle, who comes back with a roundhouse from the crowd. And now Star Fox unloading with left hands. Star Fox still alive in the match. Kicks Mosquito's head off. Now outside the ring, springboard shooting star press connects. Star Fox has got Mosquito now. What a move! Star Fox gets the pin. Mosquito Guerrera pulled out everything that she had, everything in her arsenal, including outside interference on behalf of Reptilia. However, Star Fox able to rise to the occasion, to rise to the top here on Super Lucha Libre, nailing that beautiful shooting star press. Star Fox overcomes Mosquito Guerrera in a banger, a hell of a match. Star Fox stealing the show here tonight on Super Lucha Libre. What a match! Mosquito Guerrera must regroup, must rethink her attack as Star Fox is victorious. And what will the future hold with Star Fox, Mosquito Guerrera, and Reptilia, the undefeated luchadora that made her presence felt here tonight at the expense of Star Fox. However, Star Fox overcoming the odds and taking the victory. As up next, it's the main event as two members of Los Lobos square off against two members of Los Diablos, and not just any members. To your left, the leader of Los Lobos, Lobo himself, teaming up with his partner, the Aztec Eagle, Aguilo. Lobo and Aguilo forming quite the team, a formidable force to be reckoned with. However, they will be met with an immovable object in the form of the owner of Super Lucha Libre himself, the leader of the vicious mafia gang known as Los Diablos, along with his right-hand man, the hand of the king as it were, the Merlin-like wizard, to El Rey Diablo, the vicious and murderous father of Devin Gabriel, Victor Gabriel, otherwise known as Inferno, one of the members of Los Diablos, teaming up with El Rey for the first time on YouTube, that is. Alongside El Rey, Inferno will take on two members of Los Lobos in the form of Lobo and Aguilo. Can Lobo and Aguilo, the grassroots street thugs, the patriotic hometown favorites, overcome the vicious, aristocratic mafia gang known as Los Diablos.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 516 pounds.
Matches like these.
Lobo and Aquilo teaming up in your main event of Super Lucha Libre. Two of the members of Los Lobos. Of course, we just saw Lobo's girlfriend Star Fox victorious over Mosquito Guerrera in the last match. Big Papi defeated earlier with the help of Dark Ninja as Barbaros came out on top. Can Lobo and Aquilo overcome the forces of evil in the owner, El Rey Diablo, and his partner, his right-hand man, Inferno? As now Los Diablos make their entrance.
At a combined weight of 628 pounds.
This is a top-level team.
El Rey Diablo being accompanied by Inferno. Of course, El Rey Diablo in massive trouble at the hands of the Super Lucha champion.
Come on!
Spectre holding a lifelong grudge against El Rey Diablo. Next week, El Rey must put $100,000 on the line when he faces the winner of the 8-man elimination match that occurred earlier tonight. The Lucha champion Spectre overcoming all the odds in order to get a shot at his rival.
I hope everybody enjoyed their turkey as we prepare to kick this match off momentarily.
You know what, guys?
El Rey Diablo
I can't think of two other people I'd rather
casting an evil shadow over Spectre's entire life. Can Spectre finally rise to the top and face off, or excuse me, defeat El Rey Diablo as he has his opportunity next week? The Lucha champion Spectre will face El Rey Diablo as now Inferno, the father of Devin Gabriel, as I mentioned earlier,
There's no way he survives this. No way.
accused by Devin at Devin's young age of the murder of Devin's very own mother, Inferno's wife at the time, seemingly done in a satanic ritual, something Inferno is notorious for. As now he teams up with his leader, the leader of Los Diablos, the owner of Super Lucha Libre, El Rey Diablo, now going to work on his greatest rival. El Rey Diablo spiking his nemesis head into the mat. Lobo in trouble now, being dragged to the corner. Smash into the turnbuckle. El Rey Diablo gets nailed with an enziguri kick. Lobo trying to regain control, but El Rey hammering him down. El Rey Diablo, as I said, the owner of Super Lucha Libre, pressing down fees on all of his luchadors. Everyone must pay their dues to El Rey Diablo in order to compete. As now Inferno climbs to the top rope, as some fees are greater than others. You can ask El Gordo about that one. As now Inferno whips Lobo into the corner. Lobo and Aquilo looking to overcome not just the owner of Los Diablos, but also his right-hand man, his Wizard of Sorts, Inferno. As now he hits a boot in the corner. Lobo with the tag out. Aquilo in the ring gets caught with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Inferno now climbing to the top rope. Swanton bomb meets the knees of Aquilo. Inferno in trouble now. Aquilo yanking Inferno down, drop kick into the face, connects. Inferno in trouble at the hands of the Aztec Eagle, looking to gain an edge over his devilish rival. Here tonight in the main event of Super Lucha Libre with DrHooksMalone, Aquilo representing Los Lobos. Lobo down on the outside, taking on Los Diablos. Inferno now trying to make a comeback. Who gets kicked in the gut for his efforts. Aquilo still in control. Flying heel kick. As Inferno meets the educated feet of the member of Los Lobos. Aquilo now raking away at the eyes. Stomps the skull of Inferno. Aquilo known to fight dirty in his own right, as now he gets a drop kick to the face of Inferno. Famous connects, spiking. Inferno's headed to the mat once again. Now Aquilo looking for his opportunity. Nails the guillotine leg drop. Down for the pin, but Inferno's foot is under the rope. The referee clearly acknowledging the foot under the rope. As now Aquilo tags out to his partner, his leader Lobo, who stammers Inferno down, and it's a very familiar drop kick into the face. Lobo now headed up top, but Inferno gets on tag out to El Rey Diablo, who now gets caught with a missile drop kick. Lobo regaining control over the double king, now on top. Frog splash misses. El Rey Diablo flies to the attack of Lobo. Defeated by Lobo. And Blood Money, El Rey Diablo looks to get a measure of revenge here tonight against his greatest rival and his nemesis, the leader of Los Lobos. Lobo, of course, looking to gain control of Super Lucha Libre and return to the traditional Lucha Libre roots. El Rey Diablo only looking for his personal greed, his personal gain, as now he spikes Lobo into the mat with a Diablo driver. The double driver, if you will, El Rey Diablo. Spiking the vertebrae, the spine of Lobo into the mat, but Aquilo making the save. Inferno now all over Aquilo. As El Rey went for that Harley Race headbutt, but Lobo got out of the way. Lobo now whipping El Rey into the corner. As Inferno taking out Aquilo on the outside with a knee to the face. El Rey Diablo regaining control. Pile driver spikes the skull of Aquilo into the thin padding on the outside. 6 degrees of separation from concrete. It's that padding, but now Lobo looks to hook up. The Lobo lasso. The Lobo lasso. Locked in on El Rey Diablo, but he escapes the submission hold. Lobo smashed out once again for his efforts. The comeback thwarted as El Rey Diablo down for the pin now with a Saito suplex. Saito suplex, that is. El Rey Diablo in control of his rival Lobo as he tags out to his partner Inferno. Los Diablos in control of this tag team match. And our main event on Super Lucha Libre as Inferno tosses Lobo with ease. He now heads to the top rope. He's going for another headbutt. Inferno using his head as a weapon. Tagging back out to his leader, his boss, everybody's boss, El Rey Diablo, now walking in the Hell's Gate. The Hell's Gate is applied. Lobo saved by his friend and his partner, Aquilo. But now El Rey down for the pin as Aquilo leaving the ring. And his partner Lobo defenseless as El Rey Diablo was able to get the pin over his rival. El Rey Diablo and Inferno get the win in our main event here tonight. And what does this mean for the future of Super Lucha Libre? As we have been under the dark rule of El Rey Diablo for some time.
And these two really do make the
and now the dark reign continues.
This is a duo that really
The Evil Empire gaining even more power with a victory over their greatest rivals. Lobo and Aquilo vanquished here tonight as Los Diablos are victorious over their rivals. El Rey Diablo and Inferno take the win. And what will happen when El Rey Diablo goes one-on-one with Spectre, the Lucha Champion, next week? One of his greatest rivals, a man with a lifelong grudge, will look to take out the Devil King and the owner of Super Lucha Libre next week. We'll have to find out. As I'd like to remind you to check out all my friends' channels at DrHooksMalone's YouTube channel, where you can see all the past episodes of the IWF Super Lucha Libre and Ladies Night. If you have any suggestions, leave a post-show comment or contact me. Be sure to stay safe and positive out there. I am DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me. This has been Super Lucha Libre episode 18. Love you all, and I'll see you on the next episode.